May7ven Pioneer Music.
Performance, I think, is performance aspect of it. When you pay for May7ven performance, you're paying to see, to be entertained. Early days, humble beginnings, I guess. I mean, my very first show was to open up for Joe in concert in Germany at the J Club, one of my favorite venues to perform. Loved it, loved it, loved it. I love Germany, so we did a number of other dates there. You know, and then from Germany, came back to the UK and did a showcase at Bar Rumba, my very first real showcase. You know, performed with a guy called Pitt, one of the dopest rappers. So look out for him. And yeah, so we performed a few of my tracks. I was just recording, penning down in the studio. They weren't even completed yet, but we went on stage and just, you know, gave it our all. Yes, those were the early days. I did the rounds, did a number of showcases, then I eventually got my own major show in Sweden, 4,000 people. Always make sure I do sound check. That is a must, especially when you're performing for the first time in any venue.
Other side.
My inspiration comes from people who listen to music, so I always love it when fans want to come backstage and say hi just before a performance. So I love that.
Oh yeah, supporting me. Sweden, gonna mash it up.
They don't know what's coming.
Good man, we're just here, man.
Just gonna mash it up, man, mash it up.
See Kofi there, Kofi.
Midnight.
VP.
Hey, Crown.
Yeah, yeah.
May7ven.
Let's do it.
Bestie and T.
Yeah.
Look, parry it up. Stand up.
He's up.
Alright, let's go.
Okay. Zip, spin,
No.
Up on thing.
On the first verse.
Yeah.
Zip on the first part.
You know, one thing I always make sure is that we say a prayer before we go on stage. You know, 4,000 kids under one roof is no joke.
Are you ready for May7ven?
Hell yeah!
I didn't hear that. Are you ready for May7ven? Bring out of UK. Best entertainment.
And I just can't wait to get on stage, you know? The crowd is bananas. The kids are mad, they're taking off their clothes already. And I've not even been on yet. What's going on? Wait till I start singing Take Off My Clothes. I'm so scared, man. They're gonna be...
MySpace, they just need to put it onto the computer and project it onto the
Yes, I'll catch up with you when I'm on stage. Thank you.
You know, in Sweden, I opened up with a song called Breathe, which normally goes down well with the crowd because it's a dance track, so I get a chance to do what I do best. Performing to the teens is usually the most fun because, you know, they're screaming throughout the whole performance. I can't hear myself singing, they can't hear themselves screaming, and we're all just screaming. I love my male fans, but sometimes the girls are even worse. I don't know what's up with that, but yeah, it's cool to have people screaming while you're performing. know, Take Off My Clothes is a track that gets everybody going. There seems to be magic in that song. So I kept my jacket on because there were kids in the audience.
Everyone, give them a welcome.
Oh yeah!
This next single, Hands Up.
And then Hands Up comes on and the whole place just goes crazy. You know, the audience love putting their hands up for this track. It's crazy. It was my very first time in Sweden. I've never seen anything like it before. You know, this particular show was hyped. You know, we had guys screaming. Usually it's the girls, but for some strange reason the guys were extra hyped. And, you know, it was great to see 4,000, you know, people, teenagers, throwing their hands up to my song. It was a great feeling. You know, I love Sweden, and we've been back several times since the show, and this was definitely one of my favorite performances. I've got to go. I'm late for a meeting now, so I'll catch up with you guys soon.